Annoyed. Don't know what's that. To do episodes of it. Save it here. This is the port. Chest here. We'll have that.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
Let's we'll save it there, just because I don't want to say any dodgy shit to him that I could.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
Yeah.
As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
Okay. Let's
I have a
help with the
favor to ask
merchandise.
before we leave.
I'm all Liz.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
What's that, Barry? I love you too. Is everything okay? What's that? Okay. That's about...
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can
What's to
sail
know
where
about
no
it?
others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become an...
Pain.
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything
What about
our
tomorrow?
destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status
What was that,
for us
Barry?
Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not
Have to
for
go
the
to a mission.
Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Oh, the surgery. Are you having the surgery tomorrow, are you? Oh, I thought it was just an injection. Yeah, I would be too. Whereabouts are they injecting?
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the
Did
Coin Tavern.
they
but
talk
I
you
haven't heard
through
anything else.
everything?
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men
Didn't
have
you go
free
over
shore
other
leave when
options
we're docked.
then?
But the
Wouldn't
day of
that be like one of the last
departure, every
options?
able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't there like a... Didn't he have a conversation with you, or one of the doctors have a conversation with you about it? And discuss all the options? Because this sounds like a dangerous one. So what made them think this is the best option? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't it be better to fix it rather than... Is there a chance... Did they say there's a chance it will fix on its own? Or... Well, it's obviously bothering you, and the quicker it's fixed, the better, really, isn't it? And if it's just gonna like getting the injection, what you're getting, is just gonna like stop the pain and the like discomfort. If there's discomfort, then it's not really fixing the problem. It's more just making you not feel it. It's almost like you got a broken arm and they just numb it for the rest of your life. Well, I mean, It's almost like ignoring the problem, though. Like, if it's going to be a problem in the future, then surely it should be able to, you know, they should focus on getting that fixed and sorted out, or something better than just like, you know, saying like, here's something that will stop the pain and discomfort, but like, it's still going to be there. It's still going to be a problem, but it's not something that you're going to be able to feel for a while, you know? Do you seriously get what?
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there.
Okay.
Port.
Okay. Kind of feel like... Kind of feel like they're
Be back
just,
soon, Captain.
taking the, you know, least expensive things first, you know? Doing the least... Or the least costly first, you know? Or the least effective first. Okay, but... What if, is there more to it than just the pain, though, and discomfort? I'm sure there's, like, something that's gonna, you know, affect you for... Okay, no, I mean, like, is there a chance that there'll be a problem later down the line, not to do with, you know, pain or feeling?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right,
Like,
yeah.
could it develop into something else?
Are you
or
looking for
could
him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and
it
find
get
him.
worse?
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Yeah, of course not.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Yeah.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Chest. Sailor's coat. Oh yeah. I could rock a sailor's coat. Uh-huh. Looking good. Looking suave. Alright, sounds like you might have been kidnapped by thugs then. Alright, what's this all about? I puts...
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Scrawny notes.
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
You talking to me?
I tried to, believe me.
Oh, who are you
But
talking
my
to?
legs betrayed me. Wavering they were, and I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Uh-huh. Well, they're not all going to be happy with the same settlement. Well, maybe they will. Depends.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mystery, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else say anything?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Oh, we got the bottle bobblehead. Where'd you get that from?
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on it.
Ooh, just 11 more, eh? Uh-huh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people complaining about everything. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, it's kind of like State Decay 2, you know? We'll just keep moaning about stuff even though when everything's okay. Alright, where am I going now? Oh, what's that? Okay. So it's controlled by other factions. Control factions, so it's forbidden for you. Costume also. Need to trick the guards. Also stealth approach. The guard spots you, result in a violent response, damage your reputation. This faction. I see. Okay, I don't want to do that just yet. Yeah, the information we've got so far, pretty good. Let's see. Find and interrogate the witness. How about the ships? Log. Warehouse.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
It should be, on the, what's it called?
Well now, can we get going?
You're going to have to wait.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Can't remember exactly what it's called. We could check your broadcaster and help you. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah. I will do the side quest first, because if I do the main missions, I feel like it will just prompt me to finish the main mission and get on the boat. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna leave these people behind. Shit, what's going on here? Damn fire. What was that, baby? I don't know. We got, oh yeah, about 10-20 minutes. Let's watch an episode.
Have a nice day, sire.
Hello, sir.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Ooh, a chest. Well, let's take this then. Reinforced gloves. What else we got here? Soft old boots. Nah. Let's go to this tavern then. What's that? Oh, okay. Ooh. What do you mean, don't worry? It sounds like I should worry. It sounds like it involved me. I was supposed to hear it.
Citizens of
Hmm?
Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these
Climb
dark
this.
but what you're about to discover could save your life.
Oh yeah, that's this place.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of
Greetings.
science.
I hope your day will be
Won't
better than
believe
mine.
your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come on, come on. Citizens of Serene, come to
This guy
me.
dead. Oh, that guy looks like he is dead.
Miraculous opportunity.
Oh good.
Your time is precious. You'll find all you need in our selection.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome! Have you seen anything?
Oh, damn.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
People, don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Mwah.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency. Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Further damage.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Well.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malachor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Wait, he's got some metal dowels, what I just took. Anything else up here? Let's save in case I'm actually stealing stuff. Can I open that? No.
I don't have the key. I don't have the key.
Yeah, I don't know if I like doing that. Let's open the door again and see what actually pops up there. I didn't see it properly. No. Okay, should be able to fix it now then. You have to craft them. Just took them from his place. Wow, they just spawned it out
The
nowhere.
furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Well then,
Sword.
were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous man who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright. We'll end the broadcast here. Continue this tomorrow. Got quite a few more things to do before we actually leave on the ship. But so far, this game is pretty cool. I like it. Difficulty. I put it on the hardest one. It's pretty difficult. Get hit twice, 3 times, and you're dead. It could be worse, but you know, slowly getting better gear. I'm gonna level up probably soon. I hope, maybe. I'm not sure. But so far so good. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.